Okay. Hey, Miss Wicked Wolf. Yep, that one's older than me. Hang on a second. There we go. Hey, Phantom. I hope you have a lovely birthday when it comes. Wonder if I went the wrong way. Sound design on this game is really great. There we go. I have been playing this one a bit in my off time, so I have done a fair bit of upgrading. But there's a boss I've been saving, because I figured, let's take him out on stream. I generally agree as well. Well, that's part of the thing with this game, Phantom. They, enemies are not placed on the map. Intermittently, they hoard you. No matter where you are. And, like, there are some areas that specifically have them laid out. Or, you know, you trigger something and they show up. But otherwise, just wandering around exploring, they will just hoard you. And good luck. It's an interesting approach, especially with something with a certain amount of procedural elements. The procedural elements in this are very mild. Boss time, baby! Hey, Jennifer. Whoop. Okay, come here. What? Yeah, Phantom, this is a game that brings the monster closets to you. Down. I put taking on this guy so long that I actually think he's going to end up being a little on the easy side. Just because I've been doing so much upgrading. Whoop! That said, need to not get cocky. Whoa. Yeah! Sheesh. Come here. Damn it. Ah! There we go. Come here. He? Okay. He? I know I need to dodge that big smash down he does, because first time I took him on, he one-shotted me with that. Again, I've upgraded enough that I don't think he can one-shot me with it anymore, but it will bust straight through my armor. Come here. Okay. There we go. Get out of here. Son of a... Ah! Come here. Damn it. Crap. God, he's moving around a lot faster on me now. Ah, ha, ha. Oh, that almost wiped out my shield. Come on, come on, come on. Regenerate, regenerate, regenerate. I've learned the hard way how quickly your life gets chomped up when you are out of shield. Yeah! Ah! Oh, son of a... Alright. Ooh, here's a thought. Did I hit it? There we go! Now we're talking. Get away! Get away! Son of a... Ah ha ha! I've almost got him. It's just... Come on. Come here, come here, come here, come here! Come here! Damn it! Oddly, it's the... Oh, shit. There goes my shield. Come on. Come on, come back, come back, come back, come back! Ah, fuck. Ah, shit! Okay, come on, 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 come on. All right. Come here. Gotcha! Boom! Whew. I did hear Phantom. I really like George Wendt, not just from Cheers. I was lucky enough to get to see him on Broadway in Hairspray. He played Edna, and he was really fantastic. Yeah, I never watched Ted Lasso, so I have no thoughts on that. But Cheers was a wonderful show. He was fantastic in it, and I got to see him on Broadway, and he was amazing. Like it was a good show. Like Hairspray is a good show, and it was a good show that I saw, but he was the best thing in it. So let's see. Your video about YouTubers trying to make money reminded me of something kind of annoying that happened to the podcaster Robert Evans. He said he doesn't like crowdfunding because the idea of people giving him money they might need. He then had to specify he doesn't think anyone who has a Patreon is being unethical because people assume he was implying that just by making the personal choice. Yeah, that's why you have to be really careful about how you word that stuff, because even if he didn't say, I think it's a bad thing for other people to do it, it's implied when you say, I don't feel that because, because it feels unethical for some reason. It does innately imply that the people who do it are. So it was probably good that he clarified that. What's my opinion on the Hairspray movie? It's a fun movie. I like it. All right, I've got a couple of areas in this bit that I need to work on getting through. Where do we want to go? Do we want to go up? Or do we want to go over? Well, I'm probably going to die each time, so let's do one then the other. Let's start with up. See, here's the thing. Despite really liking Cheers, I have not seen whole swaths of it. But Cheers is one of those shows that my grandfather really loved. And so I'd catch it with him when I was there during the summer at my grandparents'. So I always liked what I saw. And I still think the final episode of Cheers is one of the best final episodes of television ever made for a season. One of the all-time great series finales. It's really astoundingly good. But I have not seen as much as you'd think. So, while I've seen both Rebecca and Diane stuff, I haven't seen enough of each one to, have a full feel for the difference of what the overall difference was with their presences. From what I've seen, they're both fine. They're both funny. I like them both. And I think you kind of need more of the bigger picture to properly appreciate the shift that happened. And I don't have that. Yeah! These freaking things. I hate these. Gotcha. Okay. All right. And that George Wendt is actually Jason Sudeikis'. Oh, I actually didn't know that. Yeah, Cheers was a great show, and again, that finale is an all-time great. The fuck. Yeah. Jesus. Fuck me. And here we go. Yep. Oh, Jesus. Whoa. Hi, Dharma. I'll give you a little gay heart of appreciation when I'm not in the middle of this. Ayya! Whoa. Okay. Where are they? There's got to be more. There's got to be more like gongs around that I have to hit. Where the hell are they? Ugh. Shit. Ah, Jesus. Makes me really feel like I might not understand what I need to do in this section. Ah, Christ. What are on the outer edges of this? Oh. Oh. Shit. Okay, there's one. All right. Thank you for the super chat, Dharma. Much appreciated. Rose Cat. Nice song choice. The sequence shows the highlight center's review is great, but the Rocky Road to Dublin scene must surely be in everyone's top 10 villain songs list. That was a real good number 2. Like the one before that was better, but that was real good too. And like I already knew that song too, so I had to stop myself from singing it in the theater. On the Rocky Road to Dublin, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Saw a raccoon yesterday. It's dripping wet from the rain. Even though we can't interfere with nature, I wish we could create shelter for them from the rain. They're built for it, is the best I can say. Like unfortunately we've had rabid raccoons around where I am lately, so I'm not in a cute trash pandas mood at the moment. The moment I'm watching an anime that's a 13-episode contained story with no intended continuation. I really wish there were more Western shows like that. Would be nice. It must be nice. It must be nice to have stories get concluded. Come on. Okay. All right. They are marked on the map. Should have checked that. Ah, shit! Damn it! Oh, mother. I knew there was just going to be a drop that got me. Okay, we're going to try the other side this time. It's thankfully not quite a bullet hell, Phantom, thanks to the shield mechanic. Because, like, you can take a fair bit of damage before you start taking damage proper. And the shield does regenerate if you go long enough without getting hit. So, like, my general issue with bullet hells is how few hits you can take. So, like, what I have mentioned while streaming this game before, I really, really like how good it is at balancing making it feel like you are completely overwhelmed, but also still giving you a chance. Like, it balances that feeling really well. Like, don't get me wrong, I've died plenty of times, but even the fights that I'm gonna survive, they still feel like I'm being overwhelmed in a way that is invigorating. You know, even if it's not that close. And I like anything that can balance itself for an experience like that. I didn't know all of them, Dharma. I didn't know that first one that, like, the little trio sang. But I did know Rocky Road to Dublin. Like, I don't know if the song from, like, from the sequence I highlighted in my review is an original song. If it doesn't get nominated, I'm gonna be pissed. Honestly, the movie should get lots of nominations. It won't for a couple of reasons, but it should. Damn it, I can't go up that way. I don't think I can. Well, I tried. That doesn't work. Ah. Let's be with folk singers, Dharma? Sorry, I'm just teasing. Okay. I want that. I want that. Do you really think saying you're making a personal moral choice implies you think everyone should? Because I feel like that's the rationale people use for being annoying to vegans. I think it depends on how you talk about it. But I think that there is an innate implication that if your justification for something is morals, there is, whether you intended to or not, and I'm not saying it's an accurate implication or a fair implication, but there is an innate implication that if you say, I'm not doing this for moral reasons, it does automatically imply something about the people who do it. And the thing is, that's not even unfair as long as you're not being a dick about it. Like, to take veganism, anyone who is a vegan for moral reasons, they're not wrong. I mean, for a variety of reasons. The meat industry is deeply destructive. It's not a good thing at an industrialized level the way that we have it. So they're not even wrong. So it's not like I'm going to disagree with them. It's just a matter of whether or not, you know, because the cliche about vegans is that they get on a moral high horse about it. And some of them do, but there are also others who just take that implication and run with it. There was one of, fittingly enough, given the, you know, the video that you kind of started us talking about this, one of Innuendo Studios' early videos, he talked about, like, you know, going to a party and somebody offers you a drink, you say, oh, I don't drink. And some people get mad at you about that because unless you give the specific reason, which, to be fair, you shouldn't have to, there are some people who will think that, oh, well, you're judging me because I drink. You think you're better than me, which is unfair. Like, you can take a moral stance on something and not feel it makes you better than other people, but it does still imply that on that issue at least, you believe that people making a different choice have, you know, they are not matching your morals. And it's then, like I said, it's just a question of whether you're a dick about it or not. But that's one of the, you know, reason that, you know, the culture vultures and the culture war grifters and all the rest love to be like, oh, they think they're so superior, which, to be fair, some of them do see asshole atheists on the same way, but not all of them are like that. And some of them would just rather be left alone, but that implication is still there. So what should be happening is people don't take the implication as the entire thing. Unfortunately, they do rather often. But the implication also isn't invented out of thin air. It is innate. Any idea why SAG-AFTRA is burning its goodwill as a union fighting a game company they have no leverage or ammo against? Probably because they're trying to appease their voice actor branch, who's really, 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 really fucking pissed at them, and with good reason. They're making a show of it. It is a political move that is not about the overall appearance to the public. It has to do with internal politics. And it may or may not be a good idea, but internal politics is the reason why. Because SAG-AFTRA has a pissed off voice actors component to it right now, and so they're making a show out of this. Come here. Oh, crap. Here we go. Come here. Damn it. Come here, you son of a... Get out of here. Get gone. Damn it. I don't really like the taste of alcohol itself either, personally. But, you know, it's a matter of having it balanced by other stuff. Like, I think of alcohol... Honestly, a little bit of how I think of coffee. You give me that pure flavor, I don't want it. But you balance it with other stuff, and it can be nice. Damn it! You fuckers. Damn it! You fucker. Whew! Gotcha. Whew. Oh, see, like, beer I hate. I cannot stand beer. I absolutely loathe the taste of beer. I was watching The Parent Trap. Seeing that Liz and Ann movie with... You lost me there, Ms. Wickable. Managed to get Blu-ray set of the original Planet of the Apes films the other day. Which is better, Roddy McDowall as Cornelius or Roddy McDowall as Caesar? I don't know. They're both really good. I don't think I can answer that. Like, my two favorite films in the franchise are the first one and the fourth one. And he is amazing in both. Oh, this damn thing. Get out of here. Get out. Get scoot. Frickin' go away. Oh, shit. Ah, fuck. Mini boss. God damn. I don't know if I am in shape for this. But here we go. Damn it. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come on. Come on. Shit. Come here. Get back here. Come on. Come on. Get back here. Get back here. Come on, come on, come on. Is he getting bigger? Ah, fuck. Yeah! God damn! Come here. Come here. Come here. Come on. Come on. Come on. Oh. Oh. Last mini boss. Whew. I am enjoying it. I'm enjoying it a fair bit. I think the original ending is better. The revised one isn't awful, though. Suppose you have a character who was one of the bad guys and a massive change of heart. Do you need to have them address what they were doing before? The main character in the anime I'm watching, his job before the series was covertly murdering people for this totalitarian government. He had a change and starts working against them in the first episode, but as yet, no one has confronted him about what he was doing before. I mean, whether or not that's a necessary thing has everything to do with how you frame the character. So, like, for instance, She-Ra and the Princesses of Power opens with Adora leaving the Horde and joining the Rebels. But, like, it's established very early on into that, like, she didn't really fully understand. Okay. So I went there. I need to do that. Okay. Got a few things to do. That she didn't really know what the Horde was about. The Horde had lied to her about what they did and why. So, like, when you have a character like that, who doesn't actually fully understand what it is that they are fighting on the side of, then you need almost no explanation whatsoever and not really too much in the way of confrontation of it. If you have somebody who was aware, it is more likely you're going to have to deal with it. I think the most common other way around that is to have a character who kind of appears, for lack of a better way to put it, either extremely mercenary or kind of dead inside. And, like, then something happens that, like, kind of wakes them out of kind of a stupor. You know, it's like you were just sleepwalking through your own life and just doing this because you didn't know what else to do, but now you have a cause. That is a thing that can work. So I don't know if that's what they're trying with the character and the thing you're watching. I don't know. I'm not in a position to say. All right, come on, you fuckers. Get away from me. Get away. Come on. There we go. That's basically what they did with this. He was thinking about ending his own life until he met the other main character and realized they could take on the system together. Yeah, so I think that works. Like, whether or not you feel it's necessary for other characters to confront him about it or accept his face turn, that's a different question. That depends on the nature of the other characters. But as far as I think an explanation for him, I think that works as a general rule because... You know, one of the things that happens is people go along with awful stuff because they think there's nothing else for them to be doing. People check out. People check out and just do what gets them through the day. And that is something that happens, and I think that works as a narrative device in a story like that. Again, like... It'll vary from case to case whether or not it makes sense for the other characters to accept that, but I think as a narrative thing, yeah, that totally works. Oh, this frickin'... Gotcha. Ooh. Yeah, that way. All right. Speaking of, I totally be down on Star Fox movie when they use prosthetics for Andross's monkey army. Oh, goodness sake. Like Dark Crystal meets Farscape type effects. I mean, that's the exact reason that'll never get made. That stuff is not only expensive, but slow. Like, here's part of why CG effects have largely replaced practical, especially when it comes to creatures. There's a couple of reasons. Ultimately, they can often be done at comparable prices, but practical effects they take longer on the front end. They slow down the shooting process by a lot, and also you have to. So, well, okay, boy, this is going to become a bit of a ramble. When you are shooting with practical effects, there is only going to be specific lighting and specific angles that it works from. And that's by design, because trying to make something that looks good from all sides is more work, more time, and in some cases, depending on what it is you're trying to pull off, it might even be impossible. That having been said, it does require a higher degree of planning, and that isn't a bug. It's a feature, or at least it shouldn't be considered a bug. But it does restrict people in a way that directors, especially ones not used to working with practical effects, these days seem way less willing to make the compromises. But here's the reason this is becoming a full-on rant. Part of the problem is that for really good visual effects, like computer effects, you also need to plan in advance and have appropriate lighting and angles and do a whole bunch of pre-planning. Like, this is why the effects from, say, the Pirates of the Caribbean movies still look amazing, despite how much supposed advancement effects have made. It's because Gore Verbinski knew how to, like, he worked with the team to figure out the way to film those things to make them look as good as possible. And most directors don't, either because they don't know how, they've never had training, they aren't collaborating with their effects team enough, or they don't have time because of how long they've been given to film a thing. So as a result, like, CGI feels like, oh, well, we can just film something and drop in a CGI effect later. Yeah, you can, but unless you've prepped for it properly, it's not going to look as good, which is why a whole bunch of special effects from the last 5 years look way worse than stuff from 15 years ago. What do you think went wrong with Star vs. the Forces of Evil? I only saw the first season, so I couldn't tell you, Phantom. Ah, gotcha. Okay. Jesus, these things. Get away. Whoa, shit. Okay, phew. There we go. Well, funny you bring up ILM, Jennifer. I might be doing a video on a TED Talk that one of their heads gave, which was all about how wonderful AI was going to be. And he presented this video of AI generated stuff that just illustrated every problem with the fucking things. So don't hold to ILM as your hope, because at present, unless some internal shifting happens, they are leaning into AI, and it's going to suck. Industrial Light and Magic, Ms. Wicked Wolf. No, no, you jackass, I'm not gonna do that. I'm pretty sure I already just pride myself of the best ending by doing that once. Ah, shit. There we go. Probably the expense, Ms. Wicked Wolf. Like, doing that fully animated would be tricky, and also it's one of those series that's way more violent than most parents realize. So I think it would be very tricky to do because you make it into a show and suddenly parents are gonna start to realize how violent the series they've been letting their 10-year-olds read actually is. Same with Wings of Fire, for that matter. But there's also the other thing is that, like, don't get me wrong, Warrior Cats is successful. I don't know how successful it actually is because it doesn't have to be. Because they have a rotating list of ghost writers. There isn't an actual author of that series. Not really. So, like, they are produced very cheaply. What they have to pay, you know, the writers is way less than you'd have to pay an actual author who retains rights to a thing. So they're far cheaper to make. But I don't know if their sales... So, like, their sales do not have to be as strong as other books to get as much of a push as they do and to be profitable. But that also potentially means that despite being successful because of the way that they're made, it's distinctly possible that the actual numbers of units sold wouldn't justify adaptation. Okay. Oh, shit. Yeah, I don't think I want to deal with that right now. Nope. I've got other areas to try and explore before I go and try and face something that's going to completely obliterate me. I'll check it out before I end the stream to see what I'm in for. Do a barrel roll. God damn. Gotcha. Damn it. Oh, really? How many of these are you gonna throw at me? All right. Ah. Jesus. Ah, fuck. Jesus. Ugh. Sure. All right. Screw the lot of you. Fuck. Whoa. Ah, ha, ha, ha. Fucking A. Ah, ha, ha. All right. Nope. Yeah. Shit. Yeah. I'm fucked. There it is. Woo. See, I'll actually be curious about that, Rowan. I think it'll be interesting to see, because, like, in theory, the Buffy fandom should not have an issue with that. And here's the thing. I guarantee you that the grifters will try and make that a thing. It would be very heartening to see the Buffy fandom go, what the hell are you talking about? We're fine with this. Because there are some times that the far right anti-woke grifters try and get a foothold in certain fandoms, and it fails. Like, they tried to infiltrate furries at one point, and it did not work at all. So, you know, Buffy, I'm not promising that it will be, but Buffy is a franchise that potentially has the ability to fight them off and go, no, you're dumb, shut up. You know what I mean? Whew. There's a lot of stuff over there. Okay. All right. Did I miss anything over here, or did I get it all? I got all that. Yeah. Okay, that's been cleared out. See, the mask I kind of like, Jennifer. Ooh. Some bits over there I haven't gotten to yet. So, let's... Here... Frickin' cultists. They're in exceptional pain. Oh, shit. Shit. I forgot about this. I shouldn't have gone this way. Damn it. Forgot about that. A while ago, Tersh tried to infiltrate the Discworld fandom. Yeah, I remember that. The problem was Terry Pratchett was on the record as responding positively to trans fans who found his book. Yeah, and his daughter was real quick to point that out. So, like, it is a heartening thing when you see fandoms, when you see, you know, these jackasses try and get a foot in with certain fandoms, and those fandoms go, no. It's a lovely thing to see. Well, yeah, that's obviously why they tried 255. They thought like, well, he's dead. He can't contradict us. And like, well, people who knew him are still alive, you idiots. Okay. Here we go. Yeah, I've definitely died in here before. God, ah, fuck. Jesus. God damn. Son of a bitch. Get up. Get fuck. Get away from me, mother. Oh. Come on. Woo. Ah. Ha ha ha. Frickin' things. Okay. Whew. This game gets relentless, so I'm sorry for missing so much of the chat. Ah! Boy, I really could have used some health elixirs in there. All right. Ugh. I'm intrigued how they handle the absence of certain characters and how Buffy will be affected by it. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see. Oh! A while ago, I did a Reddit post about player games where I called the Azadians transphobic for banning the tech to change sex. For some reason, that really annoyed some people. I mean, I'm not shocked that that annoyed people. As a general rule, unless it's an accepted part of the the work, you know, it's something that it's like, yeah, we all know it has this problem. People generally don't like having problematic elements pointed out in things they like. That's incredibly common. Ah, fuckers. Shit, I'm not in good shape. Oh. Whew. Whew. Okay. So, cool, I've cleared out all that. I still haven't fully sorted that. But, might be time to at least take a look at whatever frickin' boss I unlocked. At least get a sense of what I'm up against. Hey, Amy. I missed your entrance. This game gets hard to talk during, because it gets intensive. Oh boy, here comes something. Ah, you fuckers. Ow. Ah! Okay, fine. I'll just go back. I mean, the antagonist of the book, I think it was just that they didn't like tied to real world bigotry to what they viewed as like a wholly fantastical world. Yeah, that's probably an aspect to it. Okay. Let's see. Yep, that one I need. All right. Well, let's see what this boss looks like, I guess. I'm mildly terrified. Hey, ghost. All right. Is it this one? Is it the next one? Yeah, it's this one. Sorry, hang on. What is this? Yep, okay. I have not. I have it. It's actually might be the next game I try after this one. But no, I haven't tried it yet. Oh, I hate the sound. What the hell? What the fuck? Oh, goody. Come here. Yeah, this is going to be a multi-phase sort of thing. This is too easy to start. Yeah. That was too simple. What's going to happen when I take the other one down? Ow. Jerk. Okay, you are a pain. Oh, crap. Does he recharge after a while? Really? Okay, well, that's a pain. Come on. All right, give me the other one. Give me the other one. Come here. Come here. Come here. Ah! Get back here. So help me if that other one revives. I see. They get worse when one of them is down. Fuck! Come on. Come on. Come on. Shit. Come here. Okay, that's you dealt with. Now I gotta... Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. What? That should have done it. That should have done it. Why can't I... Okay, I'm missing something. Oh. Oh. I gotcha. I gotcha now. I see what you're up to. Okay. I see what we're doing. I bet you we still have a second phase, because this is not too difficult right now. Like, it's a pain, don't get me wrong, but it's not that tricky. Oh, jerk. Come on! How did you revive that fast? That's some BS. Oh, I got it to the halfway mark. That's why. Oh, great. Now it's moving. Ah, okay. All right. I got you now. I see what we're doing. Ugh. Come on. Come on. Ah! Come on, come on. Shit. Shit. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on, 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 come on. Oh, fuck, I almost had it. And now I'm fucked. There it is. Damn! Okay. All right. I know what the deal is better now. I could try and clear that. Yeah, we're gonna try for that, I think. And that'll be the last thing we try and do this stream. New star. 255. I think, like, if they accept that Sarah Michelle Gellar doesn't want to come back full time, which is the indication, I think they'll be at least fairly open to a new person taking over. You know, whether or not that person's any good, separate question, and we don't know yet, but we'll see. Because somebody had predicted, like, I bet it becomes like a Rey situation with Star Wars, and I'm not sure that's necessarily a given. May also depend on what they call it. Like, it might be a mistake to call the show Buffy the Vampire Slayer if Buffy is not the lead character. You know what I mean? Which she's not expected to be. So, we may have to see how that pans out. How do I get down there? Whoa, no! Ah, fuckers. Damn it, man. I hate the dark areas. I gotta figure out how to navigate that shit. Would you say there's a most difficult genre to write? I'm not sure. I mean, comedy ages the worst, like, easily. I don't think there is innately a hardest genre to write. I think all genres are hard. Some people just have, you know, really good skill in some of them that others don't. Buffy the Last Airbender. You know, I can't help but feel like virtually every attempt to continue Avatar The Last Airbender is just a mistake. Like, the impression I get, and it is an impression because I didn't even finish the main show, but the impression I get is that it's just nonstop attempts to recapture the first thing again, and, like, the first one said everything it needed to say. And, you know, I do understand that the world of Avatar could have, you know, could be expanded on. It's not like it's too limited a world to do more stories in, but, like, it kind of was done. Hot take, nothing should have a remake. I'm going to modify that to you, simplified. Nothing good should get a remake. What should be remade are ambitious things that didn't realize their own potential. you know, good ideas that were botched. That's what should get remakes. It doesn't because the people financing this stuff want guaranteed returns, and that means that they want, well, shit. That means that they want a name that is recognized. That's why good stuff keeps getting remade, even though artistically it is a far better... It is a far better endeavor to remake something that never met its actual potential. Son of a bitch. Haha. Gotcha. Alright. Means there's only one of these left, and it's that way. Whew. It was fun to rewatch your video on Sky High and hear you saying that none of the young cast went on to much. Now that Nicholas Braun has done Succession. Hey, it's never too late to be in a good thing. I still have not seen Succession, but I heard good things. Yes, Mary Elizabeth Winstead is doing okay as well. Like sometimes it takes a little while to get the gig that really, you know, sets things off. Like, did you know Henry Cavill was in one of those terrible direct-to-DVD or direct-to-video Hellraiser movies? I forget which one. It was either Hellseeker or Deader. I forget which. But yeah. And... okay. Okay, get off my ass. Okay. Gotta get up there. All right. To avoid brain confusion with James Cameron Avatar movie, they initially called the second show The Legend of Korra, The Last Airbender, even though Korra is on The Last Airbender like Aang. Yeah. I mean, there's that too, but... Okay. Alright, get out of my way, get out of my way, get out of my way. Come on, come on, come on. And hello. You're now immune to winds pushing power. Take 20% reduced damage from environmental obstacles. Sweet. I love that. Let's go back to Sanctuary. I recently put a sticker on my car that says that, Dharma. I still love Sky High despite a certain element that could have made the film stronger. I 100% understand. Yeah, like Sky High, to me, that is a project with unrealized potential. Like, it was so close, but like didn't quite get to what I think it could have been at any rate. All right. Okay. I'll be right back. I'm not gonna call it quits quite yet, but I'll be right back. All right. I forget what the timing on that was, Dharma. It might have been around the same time. Okay. Oh. Did I fail to get that? Huh. I'm gonna check that. I never got around to watching that show 255. I swear, they always give me ammo when I'm full up on ammo. And they never give it to me when I'm empty. Whoop. Okay. Really wish I could find everything I wanted to watch on one platform. I miss when Netflix and Hulu were almost everything. And honestly, Netflix was most of it. I do miss that. There, that helps. What have I not gotten yet? Critical hit chance, I mean, that's not bad. Finisher charges helps a little. Increased luck. Healing proficiency, okay. Critical hit damage, energy. Energy regeneration. Okay. Finisher charges, finisher charges. Alright, there's one thing I haven't unlocked there, or I haven't gotten. I wonder what that is. Hang on, I'm gonna just check a couple things. No, not really, 255. It wrote it to the highest success, but I mean, like, X-Men technically has a school, in it. Yeah, I did that. And there's a magic school in and there's a magic school in Discworld. Okay. Like, there is a difference between popularizing it and being the most successful with it. Harry Potter was the most successful with it. Did it popularize it? No, it was actually kind of an accepted format even before then. That was the franchise that, like, blew it up as an idea and resulted in 5 million imitators, but that's what generally happens when something really gets big. These things used to give me such trouble, and now I can kill them in 2 hits. That's kind of satisfying. Especially considering I know there's other stuff still in this game that will tear me the hell apart. Hello. Hidden fragments. I didn't know they could just be laying about. I did that. I'm just gonna figure out if I can go through that bit, because there's this thing down here. That I don't know how to get past. The griping in Netflix has stated from the jump that they wanted to dominate all TV. Yeah. Okay, so there was a shard there. Yeah, no, I got there. I did that. Got all that. Aha! There we go. Okay. Have I played? Yes, I've played Hollow Knight. I've beaten Hollow Knight. How much time did I spend on Hollow Knight? Hang on, I want to check that now. I'm curious. Hold on. Hollow Knight. 48 hours. That's how long I sunk into that one. The one that I sunk an absolute absurd amount of time into was Rogue Legacy 2. Yeah, it's pretty rare for me to beat games multiple times unless like there's an alternate endings thing and it's not that difficult to get going again. Like I don't really have the patience anymore to like play a game from scratch again. So like, whoa, what was it? There was something. What the hell was it? I'm trying to remember now. What the hell was it that I was playing? That... Hang on, my brain's gone foggy on me. Nunholy, that's what it was. I played Nunholy, I got both endings, and like there's two different character classes that I could play through it with. But the thing is, I would have to start from scratch, and I just don't want to do that. Oh, there's something. Hello. So, let's... Alright, we're going to try and do one more thing. Apparently in the boys' comments, there's a parody of the X-School where the joke is Professor X's characters molesting the kids. Yeah. I'm not a huge fan of Garth Ennis. I'll take him over Mark Miller. At the very least, but I'm not a huge fan of Garth Ennis. He's too edgelord for my taste, and I've been saying for probably about 20 years now, he's only about 70% as clever as he thinks he is. He's a comic book writer, Ms. Wicked Wolf. Like, I think here's the main reason I have more tolerance of Ennis than I do of Mark Miller. At least Ennis, for the most part, has largely stuck to his own original works. Miller has taken his nonsense and done terrible runs of multiple mainstream heroes. Ennis might have done some other ones besides The Punisher, but The Punisher, like, actually suited him. So that was fine. Actually, his run on The Punisher is one of the best things he ever did. So I think that's part of why I have more tolerance for Ennis. I'm like, look, if you want to go write Preacher and have this absurd edgelord's nonsense be your own story, cool. That's fine. I won't read it. I wouldn't go so far as to say that it was the humor style at the time, but that kind of humor was kind of having its high point. It's not that all humor was like that, but it was the period during which that kind of humor was at its most successful. Like, honestly, Mark Millar pretty much always, and Garth Ennis sometimes, basically has the same sense of humor as South Park, The difference is South Park actually does try and have satire and commentary. Not always stuff I agree with, but they are actually trying to say something. Frequently Miller and well, Miller almost never, and frequently Ennis are not trying to say anything, which is what makes their stuff so insufferable for me. It's like, I can deal with edgy, but are you using edgy to say anything? Or are you just being freaking edgy because you want to be edgy? You know what I mean? I think you're confusing Aaron Eckhart with Thomas Jane, Dharma. Yeah, I feel like Gunn does a better job at like introducing the occasional crass element without feeling like he's going, "Hey, can you believe I did that?" At least most of the time. Sometimes it creeps in there, but it's usually just like that's just how it is here with his stuff. So all right, this is the last thing we're going to try and do. Oh, right. This is a puzzly bit. I have been in here before. Just got to figure out how to get there. Any tips for a soon-to-be first-time D&D player? Don't be afraid to ask questions. Okay. All right. So almost got this. goes. While I'm trying to figure this out, so coming up, there will be a review for the next, or the latest episode of The Last of Us. That'll be out here in the break room tomorrow. And obviously new Doctor Who on will be next week, probably on Tuesday. So what? Oh, okay. So hang on. New episode of Frack This Podcast will be out on Monday. And this weekend's video will be about creating mysteries in long-running things. I'll make an argument that mystery itself is not enough. You need to put in the effort to make the mystery meaningful, and I get into my thoughts on what that means and how it plays out. Wait a minute. Hey, Trista. I am going to be wrapping up in a minute. I'm just going to try and see if I can figure out this last bit. Alright, so if I need this. Okay, so I did that. Hope everybody has a great rest of the day, rest of the week, remainder of May, etc., etc. And yes, now we're talking. Now we're talking. So wait, I got that. Oh wait, there's a bit. Okay. So what am I missing? Ooh, hang on. Here we go. Here we go. Ha ha! Now we're talking. That should open up this, which means I can get whatever the hell is over here. Or, you know, fight whatever I need to fight to get whatever's over here. Ah, crap. What did I just do? Actually, oddly, 255, it was Severance that got me really thinking about it. But yes, Doctor Who's inability, frequent inability to do that will absolutely be cited. Where'd he go? Come here. Come on. Come on. Gotcha. Cost of every upgrade in the skill tree has been reduced by 20%. Dang. Go me. Silly comments often do quite well, Amy. So, what was I looking at getting next? Energy regeneration, max energy. Yeah, we'll go with that. So I've got all that stuff. Awesome. Go me. Cool. I am going to stop there, though. Thank you, everybody, for joining me. Take care of yourselves, and be well, be safe, and be kind. I'll see you.